name is Katie Atu,
And my name's Chantal.
and we're here with Street Voices. Where are we today?
We are at Can Arts Media Studio covering the last event of 2021 for R.I.S.E.
Yeah, so make sure to check out the whole entire show. We got some dope performers. DJ Louie was out here spitting, and overall, it was a vibe.
It really was, and I'm excited for you guys to see it.
Same.
For all my good up friends and family in the audience.
We are here with Jajay,
Watching right now.
and how do you
Notice
feel
that?
after performing?
You know the word? I feel like I'm buzzing, you know what I mean? Like I feel really, really proud. I'm happy with my set. Now I get to chill and enjoy the rest of my birthday.
Happy birthday, by the way. And also, can I say you are a performer? I know that you know your angles. You were going everywhere, the facial expressions, everything. So how were you introduced to R.I.S.E?
It's actually sort of a funny story, kind of. So essentially, my childhood friends, they lived in Scarborough, and they always like went to R.I.S.E and stuff like that. But they weren't really artists necessarily like that at the time. And the first time I ever went to R.I.S E, I came in, I was like, because I came from a professional background in terms of like, in terms of dance and stuff like that. So I never really went to open mics in that sense. And so R.I.S E was like pretty much the first open mic that I went to, I believe. And I remember being like, whoa, this is different. Cause like the professional artist in me was like, oh my God, it's like low-key a free-for-all. But at the same time, I was like, I love that it's a low-key free-for-all. Like, yeah, like everybody's just doing what they want, doing what they love, unencumbered, uninhibited. So yeah, that was my first time. R.I.S E has taught me so much in terms of just like how to be an artist, how to carry yourself as an artist, you know, all that jazz. And just like, again, having that space and that platform to just showcase my work or showcase a performance that I was thinking of doing, or just like have the place to like play around with different aspects of my performance, whether it be like the angles or playing to the audience or different things of that nature. Like R.I.S E really helped me just by the mere fact of being able to just practice.
Where else can people find you?
You guys can find me predominantly on Instagram. I'm on Twitter, very, very low-key. If you find my Twitter, you found my Twitter. I'm sorry. I ain't gonna expose it, but you know, if you find it, then you find it. Yeah, Facebook, Jajay Art. Instagram, Jajay, Jaje.art. And yeah, if you want to like see what I'm really up to and like keep score with me, I guess you could check out my link in bio, because that's where I keep everything nice and tidy and up to date.
You did amazing. And there we go.
So during these really tough times in the last like couple years, there's been some big events that were just overwhelming for a lot of people. And one of them was during the Stop Asian Hate movement. And I had a lot of people ask me like what it is that they should be doing or what they should be experiencing and how.
So my name's Chantal, and I'm here with Anto. How do you feel performing at the last R.I.S E event?
Yeah, I feel great. You know, just everything that I prepared for, I was able to bring. You know, preparation and then presence, and then I was able to bring my essence. That's really what it's about. You know, just being present and here with you guys. So thank you so much for having that space.
No problem. And you talk about presence and how R.I.S E has helped you learn that. How has R.I.S E helped you find your own voice?
Oh, well, as I mentioned before, like the idea of being able to really listen to other artists and be able to see that like I don't know everything, that helps so much. You know, that curiosity going forward as an artist is one of the most important things about it. And all the art forms that I learn in, you know, like comedy, poetry, storytelling, emceeing, like just all the different art forms, there's so much that aligns and connects with them. So as you watch other artists, you could always learn so much. So just listening and just being curious about what their process might have been.
You're a great storyteller, by the way.
Thank you so much.
No
Yeah.
problem. Do you remember the first time that you were at R.I.S E and your experience and the influence that it has on you?
Yeah, so the first time I ever came to R.I.S E was actually with someone named Dreadeye. Just big shout out to him. And just being able to be in that space and connecting to so many other people who, they were just so ready. That's what it felt like, you know, and a lot of people just didn't have a stage for it. And so just being able to actually also be among that. And I, at that point, had been doing comedy open mics for a while. So like to have somebody like come up to you after and you know, just give love in that way openly, it was very different than the stand-up comedy realm. So I just really appreciated that type of open mic. Yeah.
Where can people find you?
Yeah, so I'm on Instagram at Anto Punfu. I have my website antochan.com, and then I also run a monthly showcase called the Free Flow Showcase. So there's an Instagram for that too, Free Flow Showcase. And then if you're an artist and you want to come through and you want to be able to like open yourself up and have great conversations with other artists, that's what it's all about as well. So that's why R.I.S.E is such a perfect connection to that space. Yeah.
I will be definitely checking that out. And thank you so much for sharing your time.
All right, thank you so much.
Dolo the Gifted, ladies and gentlemen, DJ. Let's
Oh,
go.
Oh, wow. Come on, let me get some energy, everybody.
Yeah,
Who else
this
is in
time
the
we're gonna
house?
bounce.
Let's go.
You know we always bring the vibes.
Cheer.
We do make things come alive.
Cheer.
The colors, the flavor, the taste. Without us, it's a waste. Can just copy paste.
Cheer.
Guys, so I'm Chantal and I'm here with Borelson and Dolo the Gifted. So how do you guys feel?
Feeling energized. Yeah.
You guys seem to be each other's hype mans, and I love your energy. So, how has R.I.S.E helped you become the performer you are?
Who? I mean, R.I.S E, damn. R.I.S E is family, and I can say that R.I.S E was that very first platform when I moved to Toronto that gave me a spot to perform and just to be who I am and just to come and be, myself and do whatever I want to do. So, R.I.S E have been to me, a great. I want to use the word incubator, but at the same time, it was more like just a family and safe space where I could just express myself. So yeah, definitely R.I.S E been having a tremendous, support and impact in everything that I've been able to do and the way I've been able to progress as a performer. So definitely shout out to R.I.S E one time. Yeah.
And how? Oh,
Absolutely. Oh, huh? When I first moved to Toronto, it was now I think 4 years ago, something like that. The only place people were telling me if you need to get your music out or if you need to test your new music, you gotta go to R.I.S E. And I'm like, how do you get in touch? It's a simple email. Sent the email, they replied, they're like, just show up at 7 and you're good to go. And I remember doing 2 songs. One of the songs was Get It Domo Arigato, that involves a lot of dancing. And then I watched the tape every time. I see 3 people in the back that just dancing with me. And I watched that at least 1,000 times. So R.I.S E definitely is a good place for me to gauge and make sure that whatever I put out works, test the waters, and also gives you the opportunity to be free. Because 90% of the people that go there are just like you. They want to see new things, they want to try new things, and then if you need some feedback. So R.I.S E just makes you a better artist overall.
To me, R.I.S E has been definitely that, movement in the city that have been the most, supportive and consistent, because it's one thing about like
Keywords.
supporting artists, but also being consistent, like every Monday,
Non-stop.
rain or shine,
COVID,
online or in
Omicron,
presence.
Megatron, Optimus, Monday,
And
every
honestly,
Monday.
when you see that honestly as an artist, you also want to be, make sure that you match that level of commitment, you know. So yeah.
I definitely want to see you guys with a live crowd. Where can people find you guys?
Dolo the Gifted, D-O-L.
Yeah.
D-O-L-O-T-H-E-G-I-F-T-E-D.
All right. So me, just Borelson, Borelson on any everywhere. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you guys so much. Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh.
Those who seek gold dig much earth and find a little, never gets old. Go back and forth and in the middle. I already told you I soul seek to find what's hidden. Since I've been healing, been less sad and more giving.
Hey y'all, my name is Katie Atu and I'm here with Street Voices, and we are here with the incredible, talented Toronto's finest, Lex. Trust me, when I came in, she was sitting down over there in the corner. Little did I know when she had the mic. If you don't know now, you know. Lex, how are you feeling?
Feels so good. It's just really nice to be like out of the house, off the couch, just performing again. So it feels like really blessed. I just got off a tour too, so just like feeling nice to be back in the zone.
Y'all, she said she got off a tour. Talk to her nice. So how does it feel with you performing? Because you came in with a specific energy, a vibe. You were confident. Like how does that feel when you're performing?
Honestly, I feel like R.I.S.E has that energy too. Yeah, everyone in the R.I.S.E sector kind of just like comes in all humble, dapping each other up, giving each other hugs, and then like really saves that energy for the stage. So R.I.S.E has definitely inspired me to like be that MC. Yeah.
And what does it mean to be a part of R.I.S E to you?
I was born and raised in Toronto, and I feel like I've been it's been probably a decade around R.I.S.E. I work with this group called BAM Toronto Youth Slam that does a lot of stuff with spoken word and youth, and R.I.S.E. has always supported us and been such a main hub of Toronto, so it just like feels blessed to continue to have that support from them.
I loved your energy so much, and I know all the young women, especially watching this and listening to it, they're seeing you and they're seeing how confident you are and how confident they can be. So what's one piece of advice that you have for them?
Just take up space, you know, whenever you can. Like, just women, non-binary people, like, take up the space. Your voice matters. Like, really use that to tell your story.
And I have to ask, have you always been this confident, or did you kind of develop it over time?
Over time.
So what was that turning factor for you to be able to get up on here, give us a show? All the heads were bopping. I was dancing. You were dancing, doing a little 1-2. So how'd you gain that confidence?
I feel like there was a turning point probably like 2 or 3 years ago where it's like I'm a guest in hip hop, and if I'm gonna take up the space, then like I should really use it to like say something and like be completely me. And so it was just like I can't go halfway with it. Like I have to be 100%, you know. So that was like 2 years ago probably, and now I'm just owning it and stepping into it.
I love that. I love that. Give it up for Lex. Thank you so much. And like, where can everyone follow you?
Lex Leos is on everything. LEX-LEO-SIS.
Period. If you see a show that she's going to be performing at, best believe you better run to it because it's going to be lit. Thank you so much.
I appreciate you.
Okay, I get it. Heard all this before. You think I'm too much and I think too little.
Okay, y'all, we are back with another dope performance by Sasha and the Dope Band. See what I did there, dope? Because they're dope. But no, that was honestly so incredible, and I'm so happy that R.I.S.E. gave us the opportunity for me to even be here to witness this live. And for those of you at home, I pray y'all get to see them live one day because, wow. How are you feeling after that performance?
I'm feeling good, but I'm feeling hot.
You look good too. Okay, so I got to talk to you over there a little bit about your music and like a little bit what you do. And you know, I thought you were confident, but when you actually came up here, you were exuding black like excellence, honestly. And you were giving me so much confidence and motivation to just, you know, like be beautiful in my own skin. And you're talking about your hair is frizzing, and I'm honestly loving the natural hair. So what do you have to say to the young black girls who are watching you right now?
Be loud. Be proud.
I'm gonna need you to say that again.
You're right.
Yeah.
Be loud. Yeah? Be proud. Wear your hair the way it is. Do your edges like down here into your brow. Do whatever you want to do. Be creative. Be artistic. Be fearless. Be bold, because the world is going to try to dampen you. Yeah? My first song, a lot, it was about that. I'm the loud black girl. I'm the loud ghetto girl. Yeah, I'm like, that's how I was. And for much of my life, that was a negative. And it wasn't until I started embracing it that I got opportunities. I started coming to myself. I feel so blessed to be myself and to have it received. No one can receive you if you're not your genuine self. So be your authentic self. And who's supposed to take it and who's supposed to receive it will. Don't change for nobody. Do not water yourself down. Tell them to get stronger throat.
Period. No, but I'm gonna dive into a little bit about your song On Me. I think what was so beautiful about that song is like love does look good on you. You know what I mean? Like you are glowing, the skin is shining, the melanin is doing what it's supposed to be doing. So what were some of the thoughts that were going through your mind when you were writing that song?
Just how, like Randall said, like a few years ago, I would not have looked like that. I would not have felt like that. And I felt like that needed to be honored because the journey that I was on, but more importantly, the people that got me there, the people that did love on me to get me there, needed to be memorialized in some way while they're still here. You know, shout out to Give You Flowers, because you have to give them the flowers. And that's my way of giving the flowers, you know?
And that goes into my next question. What does it mean to be a part of R.I.S.E? Like, what does that mean for you?
They're part of that love. I joined R.I.S E, 2-3 years ago, because I'm from R.I.S E, you know what I'm saying? They're downtown and like the East, like what me I do there? You see what I'm saying? But I started dating an East man, so you know, had to forward, and after I forward, you know, I was like, oh, this is actually like a vibe. Like I came from work with my lanyard still on my chest, and I sang like "Killing Me Softly," and the crowd was moving. I said, "Oh, y'all like me, and I like you back." And from then, it's been a family thing. Randall, Stacy, like every single person you interact with, Rise, it's love. It is never a judgment thing. It is always an embrace. It feels like home. Yeah. So that's what Rise means to me.
That's so beautiful. And this has been Sasha and the Dope Band. So, yeah. So where can they find you?
You can find me on Sasha L. Henry on everything. You can also find us at Sasha and the Dope Band on the things. You see what I'm saying? We don't got no underscore, no nothing like that, okay? Sasha L. Henry, Sasha and the Dope Band. And no ampersand, the and. You feel me?
So go check them out. All right. Thank you so much again. This has been lit.
So this is Chantel.
And I'm Katie Atu.
So we just wanted to thank R.I.S.E for holding this event, giving our Toronto artists this platform.
And best believe there were amazing artists who pulled up tonight.
We had comedians.
We got singers.
We had rappers.
We got a live band.
And we had DJ Louie.
Yes, who was doing his thing. So make sure to check out the full show because you will be standing up and vibing with us as well.
And thank you guys. So this is Street Voices.
And we'll see you next time.